Good morning, everybody. Another week, another exciting opportunity to start trading the markets. I am super pumped to be here with you guys. Daylight, save time, recalibration of the clocks here in Europe, which messes with everything else. London open, and then show times and whatnot. But we're here. We're gonna look at the market as every single morning. I'm so happy to see many of you here. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button. We do this every single day. Yeah, we do trades, we do forex, we do crypto, whatnot. Let me look at the chat. What is up, guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? It's so nice seeing so many of you here. Good morning, grew. Good morning. Yes, the subscriptions grew, which is pretty cool. We are growing with an incredible pace, right? So we're already at 317. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Gabriel, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, 𝗥𝗲𝗹. Good morning, good morning. Manjar. Good morning, everyone. Miles is a regular, getting back now. Good. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Amazing having you guys here. Amazing. Let's look at the markets. I have some good trades that are coming up, which are super cool. Smash the like button as well. I appreciate that. And of course, as always, subscribe to the channel, right? Let's jump in it. It's also a big week for me, guys, because I've been saying big things are coming forever now, right? I've been telling you big things are coming, and big things are coming this week. This week is the week that I can tell you everything. So I'm super excited. Yeah, I can't tell you more now, but I will this week, and it's gonna be awesome. Do you guys hear me now? I don't know what happened. People say no sound, no sound, no sound, no sound. Sound cut off because I most probably clicked on the mute button. Ha! I hope you enjoy the music though. I'm sorry about this. All right, cool. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, cool. All right, so let me pull the chat window here, because the reason why I missed it is because I haven't seen the chats, because on the other screen. Cool. Now I see it right here. Okay, thank you guys. So what I was saying is that we have some important events this week. We've got the employment cost index. How much does it cost to employ someone in the state? We have a customer confidence. Basically means that the 3,000 households they survey and what they think about the future and the current economic situation. So I kind of get a feel on what the people feel. And then we have PMI, non-farm employment change. Important, but the most important, obviously, what everybody's waiting for is FOMC, right? So we're gonna have on Wednesday FOMC. Let me know in the chat, and this is gonna be crazy, right? But let me know in the chat if you think we should do we should trade FOMC on Rollbit with 1000x. Let me know, because that's something I'm like, we should do this. Like, I see the community liking this, and I like it as well, because doing professional trading is fun and all that, but like going 1000x degen on FOMC, like, fuck yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's look at it. Let me know in the chat if we should do this, by the way. Drew is saying that's suicide. We should not do it. Let's come on, we can do it. Come on. Okay. Of course we should. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Awesome stuff. I think so. I think we should do as well. Okay. We would have to pick the bottom of the dark mall wick. Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna do, Drew. That's exactly what we're gonna do. That would be class. Yeah, it's coming, guys. I'm telling you. Okay, so FOMC coming in. Like, honestly, I know everybody is all over for being like you know, bullish and whatnot and all that, and it's great. But no, I don't think so. There is. Let me look it up. The probability of rate hikes. So there's like. I know you don't see my screen, so that's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll put it up now. So 2 days from now, let's see. It's probably gonna be 0% for increase. Oh, it's 4. Okay, it's 4%. 4% for decrease, but there's 0% for increase. So there's no projection for increasing rates. And you know, I understand it. And again, I always say that I'm not the guy to really talk about this that much because I'm not a macro analyst, I'm a chartist. But if you consider that inflation doesn't cool off, you know, the situation, yeah, I just think we will see surprises. I think JP is gonna be extremely hawkish as always, but it's gonna be a little bit more hawkish now than ever, and that can put crypto as well, but also the other markets in a very interesting situation. So we gotta see that, especially as you know, as tomorrow we'll look at it more. Hopefully, we'll have a little bit of data as we approach as well, and I'm gonna prepare a little more on it so we can look at it. Thursday we have unemployment claims. Will be very interesting after FOMC, because if JP comes in, you know, being extremely hawkish and whatnot, and then the unemployment claims come in, let's say, much lower. So seeing that the economy is still not cooling and whatnot, yeah, a lot of things are here to consider. Then we have non-farm employment change, hourly earnings, unemployment rate important, and PMI important as well on Friday. So packed week, but we'll see how it goes. Let's jump. Let me look at the comments. Okay, guys, if you are here, that means that you like what we do, and if you don't, subscribe to the channel. If you don't subscribe already, if you're not subscribed already, subscribe to the channel, because we do this every single day. All right, so let's look at 𝗥𝗲𝗹𝗁, right? Let's look at 𝗥𝗲𝗹𝗁. First of all, 𝗥𝗲𝗹𝗁 is a pretty cool tool. We've got a link below, so you can check it out on my link tree. You can download the app. There's a research call as well happening at 9:15 my time, so it's like, I think it's like 8:50. Is it 8:50? Is it now? I don't know if it's moved. Now with this daylight saving, it's everything. Maybe it's now. Let me look at it. Maybe I missed it. Oh, it's happening 11 minutes from now. Oh, something is weird. Okay. Anyway, so this is happening. We will need to look for. We'll see what the daylight saving time, whatnot. But the beta team comes in here and does the research every single morning. All right, let's look at bubbles. Bubbles looking green, and I like that partially, but you know, I'm not sure. So if we have to do a Bitcoin price prediction, and we have to do like, you know, a Cardano or an XRP price prediction, looking at this, we can say we go up, but we need to look at it much more in detail. And this is exactly what we're gonna do. Let's look at the Dixie. So my theory for the Dixie, let's look at Drew. Just need to get your price prediction for the oil price together to see what you think will happen over the coming months. We could, but it's just so, you know, it's so difficult to do that, because if you look at, this is also why I don't touch oil at all, because literally one statement from someone in the Middle East can send that either way. You know, so it's very difficult to talk about oil right now, because of the situation and the escalations, and especially I see the US and China and everybody's starting to get involved. I mean, it's getting messy, and it's buying oil or like trading oil right now is 100% macro. It always has been macro mostly, but like right now it has it's just all about what's gonna happen with the whole situation. So yeah, we'll have to see. But here's what I think about the Dixie. I still have to move this here because I don't say otherwise. Let's see. So the Dixie on what I noted down on my journal as well for the week is that, you know, we are on a higher time frame. I've been talking about this, you know, forever. We came up to the daily equilibrium. We rejected. We made a market structure shift and a market structure break, and then now we're coming. I was expecting this to happen. So we were down here, and they said we are going to reverse, and we did reverse. And my main expectation is that I see people. This is also very interesting. I have to stop consuming others' content, because a lot of people see something different than what I do, and it kind of messes with my mind sometimes, and that's okay. But like when you have people who you actually respect in the industry and they make predictions about the DXY, for example, that is completely opposite than what I believe in, that's not the best thing. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you have to make sure that you have a trading plan and you follow your trading plan. So there are different ways of looking at the market. And maybe, you know, for example, we talked about the pullback, right? We talked about the pullback and I got the pullback exactly on Friday or Thursday. I don't remember what day it was, but I said pullback is coming. I even put a video out. I even put a tweet out, and it was literally in the very top. But then people were expecting for the pullback too long, you know, so you can look at the market different ways. And if I look at DXY, a lot of people calling for, you know, a lot of people calling for higher. So they said this was just a pullback on the daily a little bit and then moving on. I don't buy that. The reason why I don't buy that is because I think by us creating a market structure shift and creating a market structure break, that's a very strong indication that this is a 4-point structural change. That means that we have confirmed on a 4-hour time frame already that we are seeing a reversal in a very crucial area from a very crucial point. So it's it makes a lot of sense that this starts reversing. I have two scenarios so right now what I'm thinking is that on a higher time frame, so to say days or weeks, what I'm looking at is that it is probably going to come up to the 107, 155 region, retest this order block up here, and then reject. So my game plan for the DXY is eventually, whether it's day like this or whatever that is, but it has to come back up, retest this 107, 155, and then move down. Maybe even wick a little bit out here, take this little tiny liquidity depending on how it comes up. I would like to see illiquidity being engineered, which right now is. So if you look at this, you see that liquidity is being created up here. It's a little bit away from the actual OB that I'd like to see, but the point of interest up here is also relevant. So seeing the liquidity being manufactured down here is telling me that this is gonna be playing out nicely. So I think this is the last push on the DXY. Again, Middle East, war, all that kind of stuff. I don't know how that's gonna go, but what I see on the chart is that we're gonna come up to this region, to this 107 to 107.25, and then possibly from 107 155 we're gonna reject, and then we go sub 100 in a couple of months time. So I'm expecting the DXY to come down at least to this region, at least to this 103. This is going to be the equilibrium on the way back, right? So we were expecting the equilibrium to the other side. So this could be an interesting area. This 102.9, so 103 to 103.8. This could be interesting. We'll see how that goes. For now, what I think is that we're going to come up to this region and then reject. Or possibly, depending on how the escalations go, we can go to the next level, and that will be, you know, invalidation will be a clear close above here. If we do that, then we are coming to this 109 to 110.8-ish region. So that's definitely happening. Guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button. We do this every single day, and I'm going to jump into the trades as well just right now. Good morning, Mizzy. Good morning. What's up? What's up? What's up? From the point of view that higher oil prices increase energy costs, yeah, exactly. No, they're definitely. Are point of interest OBs and fair value gaps, or are there more point of interest that you use? Yes, so point of interest is an interesting area for me to take a position. So that's just what it is. It can be a breaker block, mitigation block, rejection block. It can be, it can be any order blocks. It can be a demand zone, a supply zone. It can be, psychological levels. But point of interest are usually, you know, order blocks, different order blocks, rejection blocks, breaker blocks, simple order blocks, algorithmic order blocks, depending on what that is. Right, so this is my play. So for the play for today, for me, was that either two things, one of these things gonna happen. We take this high here. Three scenarios. The DXY just starts pushing, right, and goes directly for this 155 region. Second scenario, we push down here to this 106.471 and then reject and then move on. Either 106.398 and reject, move on. This will be interesting when we're going to trade the Euro USD, or we come up to this 106.703. And if we do that and we don't close above, that's going to be a strong indication for a very good trade today on the Euro, because then we need to come down and take liquidity for us to move on most probably. So the DXY, my expectation on the DXY is to push. We'll see how and when and why, but that's what it is. Good morning, Mojo from Spain. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let's look at the total. Now, everybody's going nuts about it. How well the weekly close was. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't. That's just what it is, bro. It wasn't. Look at this is the weekly close on the total. I mean, is there a green candle? Sure. But that doesn't mean this was a great close. So if you look at this, this is actually a pretty bad close, unfortunately. If you look at the weekly high, right? The weekly high, this is the main structural point. We cannot close above. The total could not close above the main structural point, and that is a massive, massive, massive issue. The reason why this is an issue is because although Bitcoin looks okay, you know, on the week, okay, guys, we're gonna talk about the total in a second. I'm gonna take this trade. So we can go down and liquidate this here. There's liquidity here, right? So we can come and wick through here. I do not think that's gonna happen. So this is why I have my stop loss down here. I have an aggressive order in here. And that means that it's a limit order. I'm not saying you should take this trade, by the way. Right, so let me just take myself off a little bit. So this content of this video is information purposes only and not financial advice, right? So anything we do here is not financial advice. Very important. I didn't do it in the beginning. Now I do it. Sam is laughing. I'm happy. So this is an aggressive order. I've got my order in at 34,133. Stop loss 33,929. And then TP is going to be up here. So I'm targeting these highs, probably 35,000-ish region. So it's a 1 to 4, 1 to 4.5. It might get stopped. If it does, then this is my level. This is my level down here, around 33,728. If we get stopped here, we have to see. I've got a notification in here. Hopefully an alert set. So we should get an alert. But just so you know, if anybody's taking the trade, regardless of me, let me know. I want to know. So the thing is that the total market cap did not close above the previous weekly high, and that's a problem. That's a problem also because we left liquidity here. So we do create liquidity here. We have a void here, and we cannot close above on the weekly. So until we see a weekly close above that, I'm not even thinking, you know, like, so that is going to be crucial. Bitcoin is being driven by hype now, I think. I truly think this is the beginning of the bull. This can be the beginning of the bull. But the fact that we don't see a decent close on the weekly above, I mean, I don't like that. That's a very big problem on the total. And on the 4 hour, we are still testing on the 4 hour as well. So we don't even go to the levels where we should go. I don't know why it's showing different levels on the weekly and the 4 hour, but what it is, that is what it is. No, we do see a close on the 4 hour. Yeah, we do see a close on the 4 hour. Tiny bit, whatever that is. Still relevant, but yeah. So I would expect my main problem with all this is that the main problem with this is that we can't close above, and I'm concerned about that. That means that this level might not hold, and we can come sub 1 trillion. That would be, you know, pretty massive for Bitcoin, sending it to 2220 whatever, 20 to 22,000, 23,000 ish. So we gotta definitely look out for that. I want to see a weekly close above here, but at least a daily, right? So if we can get a daily close above this, and we can confirm that we have created another high, I would be much more relaxed, because then we're going to have a pullback, come back to this 1.133 region and then move on. That would be great. But even then, you know, I'm not convinced. Guys, if you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button, you know, like, and leave a comment. It really truly helps. I truly appreciate you being here. Let's look into the Bitcoin trade that I just explained very fast. So basically my idea here is that we do have the Asia low here. Oh, we do take Asia low now. I think we need to come to the order block down here. So my entry will be 34,133. I actually think 34,130. It's just gonna get hit. It just got hit. So my entry just got hit. Let me look at it. Yes, it just got hit. I just got the notification as well. Have a look at my position. Actually, you know what? We can look at it. I don't know if I'm logged in. Hold on. Because I actually put money on my Bybit account. This is where I'm started to trade. No, I'm not logged in. Okay. But I will show my trades. I will show my trades on we'll take the trades live here. So So this scenario played out so far. So my idea was that we're gonna take Asia low, come test on to an order block, and then move on. I took this aggressive entry because I think this is a great place to enter. But I do need to see now a high. I do need to see a high now. So you know, this is also good. Look at this. So this liquidity here being created is very nice. It's very nice. These are small things, but it's very relevant. We need to see London opening now. We're still having an overcast with the Asian session, but I do think this is enough here, and I want to see a high being created now. So that will be ideal. I'm up about 3% on the trade. I'm 20x, so I'm like 0.1% up on my account. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. I need to see a pump now. If we don't see a pump, I might just move stops to break even. We took liquidity. Now we see a decent reaction so far. Look at it. So this was the trade, right? This was my entry. Actually, my entry was 34. So my entry was 34. This is what I was saying when it got hit. 34. This was my entry, right? And my stop is 929. Smash the like button, guys. This is a live trade I'm doing right now. I'm just so sad that I'm not logged in. You know what, guys? Should I log in now? We'll do it next time. I'll log in now. That's great. All right, until I log in. Let me know. Should I log in now or should we proceed with the show? Let me know. Someone is in the long trade as well. That's very, very good. Sam is in the long trade as well. Very, very nice. Not financial advice, obviously, right? So it's not me. It's not me telling you. I'm just here. I'm just here trading. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna log in now. It doesn't, like, I need to find my login separate and security first, right? So, all right, let's go back to the charts. Okay, so this looks very, very decent. This looks very, very, very decent, guys. Very, very decent. I'm up decently on this trade. BTC coming up. That's right. Everybody's like, log in. We'll do it. It's not a big account. I mean, it's not a small account. It's like a $3,000 account, but I'm up $120. But it doesn't, you know, the reason also why I was considering whether to do that or not, a lot of people don't talk about, like, I would not share my main big account, right? But I also think, like, yeah, so here's the thing. The problem is that if I talk about this, there are two main issues with talking about the account and showing the account and whatnot. Number one is that people will feel like, oh, fuck, you know, I have, maybe, or they will say, oh, it's only $3,000, or they will say, oh, it's $3,000. So that's number one. And I don't want people to get discouraged, or I don't want people to, you know, be judgmental with themselves and whatnot. And the second thing is, I just don't think it makes any sense. Like, it doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. What matters is what you are doing, right? So it doesn't matter if it's a $200 account or a $1,000 account or a $100,000 account or a $1 million account. I mean, it does matter because the money is different, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter because the only thing you want to do is you want to focus on percentages, and what you want to do is you want to take the steps based on your progress. You know what I mean? So that's what you want to do. So I'll leave this here for now. I'll put an alert here. Let's see what it does. Let's proceed on. We need to see a break here. We need to see a clear break above there. If we don't see a break here, this is our main structural point. I will need to get out of the position. Yeah, that would be the idea here, right? All right, so this is Bitcoin, right? Actually, what do I think about Bitcoin on a larger time frame? Let me look at the chat. We're interested. Okay. Honestly, just focus on what you do. Yeah, cool. I think, yeah, I'm happy to log in. Also because we could track it. Like, I could do the same thing. I could put it up on the, like, on Friday Fun Day. By the way, guys, Friday Fun Day. So I had to take the videos down. Miles was so nice to text me and say, hey, you know, people are targeting, because this counts like, I can't even say the name. Can I talk about it? I don't know, but I don't want to say the name. Like when you go and play poker and stuff like that, it's like a place where you have, you know, so like it's an online debt, and I can't do this on YouTube because they will ban my profile. So I had to take all the previous videos down, but I solved it because what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna have this coming on, and then it will up here. You will see that the logo of the company is not gonna be there, and the URL is covered with the subscribe. So this is what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be all fine. So we do have the possibility of doing Friday Fun Day. Yoo-hoo! That's what's gonna happen. Okay, so Bitcoin, you know, the whole tile saying, what, you know, Bitcoin price prediction, I should say something I don't like to say. I heard that for the Esther, it's very good if I talk about Bitcoin price prediction. I don't like to predict stuff because I just react on the market, but my prediction can be like, you know, what I predict on Bitcoin to be this week, this day, whatever that is. So this is kind of what we're gonna do. I am expecting Bitcoin still, if you have watched my video about why I think this can be the biggest bull trap, is because I'm expecting Bitcoin to come back up to the daily equilibrium, 41,000, but there is a very, very decent OB at 37,400-ish region. If you haven't watched the video, go to my YouTube and watch it. And if you're there, by the way, subscribe to the channel because it's worth it. We do this every single day. Smash the like button, fam. I see we've got people watching. I'm very happy to do that. If you're on Twitter, come to YouTube. Come to YouTube, subscribe. I appreciate it. Right, so I expect it to go. So my thesis is that we are going to go, you know, we are going to go up. So my thesis is that we are going to push here. Bitcoin is most probably doing a rally-based rally, meaning, you know, we have a decent rally. We have a decent rally up here, then we have a base, and then we have another push. We have seen this play out before as well, so you can see it here. We have push, we have something similar happening as here. We have a push, a little bit of base, and then a push again, and then we retrace to the 50 later on. So this is kind of what I see playing here, and I do not want to fade the possibility of this being the actual beginning of the bull, and we're not gonna come back to the 50 down here. Now you might be wondering why the fuck I have so many point of interest and draw lines and all that in the chart. It is because this is the exact time to watch out for crypto, because Bitcoin can go either way at this stage. We can just start pushing hard and we can come retest any of these levels. Lower time frame levels, internal structure. We can come retest to the 50%, which would be down here to retrace to the equilibrium on this leg, or we can come down and retest the daily low. So we have to take it as it goes. I know it's a little bit messy right now. The only thing you got to focus on, or the trade that I'm taking right now, is this internal structure trade, which means that I am playing on Asia low being taken and a high being created. I do not see the high now, and I'm kind of getting concerned about this. So we might see a little bit more dump. Even to this region would be fine, but then a wick is unfortunately a high probability. So let's see what this does. But overall, I think that we need to push, whether we push from here, whether we push from here, or we come down all the way and push from taking the equilibrium down here. You know, whatever that might be. I'm not sure. We'll see. And then we play it as it is. But so far, we have much more liquidity on top here, which will be the buy side liquidity. People sell here, short here, so when they get stopped, they have to buy the asset back. This is what I'm kind of banking on. I think we can target these highs, 35,000. I think this is a great play. If not from here, then from down here, 33,728. So this will be my second trade. If in case we get stopped, this will be my second aggressive entry, because I do not want to miss this. Exactly. Yeah, so that's about Bitcoin. Let me look at the chat so I can go. Grind steps up and dips will be smaller and short duration. Yeah, might be. You swap bullish. That's nice. That's nice. All right, cool. Okay, let's go. Euro USD, we'll look at it as well. I am expecting, yeah, the DIX is pushing, as I explained, the DIX is pushing. Let's see if we can get to this region up here. If we do, this will be a very nice trade. We could come down to this region down here. Let me look at the 1 minute on the Euro. Yeah, so I would need to see a push down here. Let me just delete these. So we do see the break. We are kind of coming down, and this is pretty cool. We are coming down here, so this will be my entry, and this would actually be this would not be an aggressive entry up here because of this liquidity, but this down here would. So if I look at the 5-minute chart, my entry at 1.05429 is not an aggressive entry. It is a confirmation. So I need to see a 4-point structure change. And then we have down here this 5296 will be an aggressive entry. So I will take this entry as it comes like this. And then the rest, this one is a confirmation entry. So we got to see that. All right. Let's look at the dollar. USDT dominance. I'm expecting the dominance to push a little bit because we have created. So this also confirms the pump. The dump, right? So everything kind of aligning. The dominance did make a high here, and then did make a market structure break here. And that is a great confirmation that we are going to push on the dominance. Now, where we're going to push, I don't think we are just pushing for pushing. We are pushing for the daily equilibrium, which will be around 7.3. So this would be my main target for the dominance. This would be my main target for the dominance. We need to see a push, and that will be enough to dump Bitcoin a little bit, a tiny bit. I'm not sure it's going to happen now. We have a massive liquidity built up here, right? So if you look at this, we have a massive liquidity built up. How's this drawn? We have massive liquidity built up here. So this could be an interesting place to dump as well. Now I know I'm talking all around. So my thesis on this is that we have created a market structure break, and then a market structure shift, and a market structure break on a lower time frame, right? So that means that for me, the dominance is bullish. The USDT dominance is bullish. So if I look at the higher time frame picture, right, then I can say there is massive liquidity down here, relative equal lows, trend line liquidity. It's basically a big void, right? So we have to come down to the 6%, at least to the 6%. The question is whether we're going to push now to the 7.3-ish region and then down, and that would be the major catalyst for the bull, which I think could very well happen. And that would allow Bitcoin to come retrace to the 50 down here, right? Come down to the 30,000-ish region. Dominance pushes up, retraces, and then a big dump. That could send Bitcoin to the 41,000, and then we decide there. But definitely a possibility for it to push now. The other scenario, obviously, that I'm looking to play out is that it comes down to either this point of interest down here, or it comes all the way to the 6%, which would be the daily and the weekly point of interest. Bitcoin trade is pushing decently for now, but I need to see a break. I'm not happy about this. I'm not that happy about this. London is just kicking in. Asia is just getting out. So we'll need to see how it goes. But good morning, Nuno. Good morning. That's what it is about Bitcoin USDT dominance. And let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Like, I heard people say Bitcoin dominance is going down. I'm breaking out. I don't understand why. And I wanted to look at it, and I looked at it today, and I was like, So I think what I'm looking at is that it is definitely building liquidity on both sides, right? So you see we have these relative equal lows. Oh yeah. Woo. What is happening? So we have these relative equal lows, right? Right, so guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. We do this every single day. I see a lot of people watching. I'm so happy to see you guys. We are pumping the channel. We are pumping you. We're pumping our portfolios, and you know, it is what it is. So I would expect, I could see Bitcoin dominance coming down a little bit, and that could be Bitcoin is taking the lead here. So that could be very cool to see dominance coming down a little bit, cooling off. I don't think that's going to happen. What I think is that we could, so first of all, we could not break above. So this structure here, we have a pump here. This is probably this whole ETF drama, and then we come back, and this order block down here was not able to break above the highs, and that is a problem. The reason why that's a problem, because this is not a valid one. Then the next level that I would be looking at is this, right? The only reason I would be considering dominance to turn around here is because of the whole liquidity built up here, right? So the only reason why I would consider it because of this, but not the primary thing that I'm looking at right now. If dominance breaks, if it does break and it comes below here, it starts coming down, it needs to come down to the 52-53% region. It needs to come down. That would be a very nice relief for the alts. Not a big ass relief, but still something, right? It's 2%. Other than that, what I would be looking at is a push above these highs. So if I can see a push above these highs, that would confirm that Bitcoin is pushing strong. I still think Bitcoin is gonna lead this, and by leading, I mean it is going to, you know, overrun everything, and then alts will catch up later. And if you look at pairs relative to Bitcoin, not as their native, you know, not USDT pairs, Bitcoin is still leading. So in relation to Bitcoin alt pairings, Bitcoin is still leading big time. So I would see dominance coming down a little bit and then pushing, but again, it can just start pushing from here on. Very uncharted territory. We gotta see as we go, and also we gotta see what the total is gonna do. That will dictate everything, I think. Ethereum. Oh, this was the level that I've drawn. Oh no, it's still the level that okay, so this is still the level that I'm looking at. But why is that? This has been liquidated here. This is not a relevant level. Ladies and gentlemen, this took the liquidity up here, but that's not that much relevant because we did take this liquidity here. So what's up? Right, so then what I would like to see on Ethereum, this could be a trap. This is a trap. Let me look at it. What does it do? Yeah, this could be great. This could be great. So an entry on Ethereum could be 1781. 1781, depending on what we do. We have one shift here. Let me look at the 5-minute. Yeah, not even that. Like this could be good, but this is still the high. Yeah, this might be relevant. This might be relevant. I need to see a confirmation on both 1781 and 1777. I need to see a confirmation. 4-point structure, possibly on a lower time frame. That happens, then we're good. Other than that, you know, it's just coming for a retest. I'm bullish on Ethereum as well, so we gotta see a 4-point structure coming down here. I think it will come down. Take, yeah, this is HLO as well. Yeah, maybe this it's not gonna hold. Take lower time frame confirmation. If liquidity is being engineered up here, right, just above the OB, I will take this as an aggressive. I'll take this as an aggressive. These are the two levels that I'm looking at. I set an alert, and that's it. Doge. I want to talk about Doge because November 2nd, which is this Thursday, is the International Doge Day. And that means that Doge can pump hard. Like, this is my scenario, you know. Let's look at, I haven't actually looked at it, how it did previous times, but 2022 November 3. Oh, look at this. It dumped hard. It was also the FTX thing lining up first. What happened previous? 2021 November 3rd. It had a little bit of pump, a 13% pump, and then a dump. Ooh. So we should expect a little bit of pump on Doge based on this. Based on the TA as well. So I'll tell you what I'm thinking here. And then a potential dump. So we gotta see that. But when I'm looking at Doge right now, again, knowing that Thursday is the International Doge Day, I would be interested in playing with this, right? If you look at this, we do have a break above here. That is a great stuff for me. It's not as good as if it could. So okay. So if you look at this, on the 4-hour, we do have a clear break, right? Then after this break, we have a clear break here. After this break, we have a retest to the 50. So if you look at this, sorry, because this is a retest here. If you look at this, we do have the retest on this leg, right? So that's complete. Then we do have a retest on this leg, so that's complete. So I go down on the lower time frame, right? And now what I want to see is that I want to see a high break above here. Now the thing is that this is, if I wait for this, I'm probably gonna miss the trade. So what I'm trying to catch is in the internal structure, we do have a break above these levels here, and then we have a retest all the way down here, and even then we create liquidity and then break above the major level that caused the dump, and now retest, and now we see on the 5-minute that break above, a clear break above, a market structure shift here. Now What I think, because I know that this whole Doge thing day is coming in, and because I think that this internal structure shift is great, I want to wait for another break above here, right? I want to wait for a market structure break above here. And when that happens, I want to see a break, I mean, a retest to this region, to this 6.844, 6 cents 8. I want to see a retest here. If it happens now, still good, because we are manufacturing. Look at this liquidity being manufactured up here. Like all this liquidity up here is basically setting up for this pump. So for me, if I see a lower time frame in this instance, the only thing I want to see is a break, a touch onto this level, and a higher high on the 1 minute. That's all I want to see. If I see a higher high on the 1 minute around the 6.8 cents region, I will get in. I'll get in. So I'll set an alert here. If I see that, I will get in. Stop loss go below the low. And if I get stopped, this is my next entry, 6788. And then another entry. Guys, subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Let me look at the chat. Still amazes me you don't use chart indicators to make your thesis like everyone else does. You should not use indicators. You know, you should. This is the more difficult way, but I promise you, this is the more profitable way. I know I've been through it all, guys. It's been like fucking, you know, I've been through it all. So I've started with, this is what I'm going to do in my intro video as well. I've started with, you know, the fake gurus, and then I signal groups, and then indicators, and then you know, all these, yeah, exactly, influencers and paid courses, and like all the shit I've been through. And the real change obviously it gave me a lot of strength, and probably I couldn't have been able to catch up to speed with my mentor Rain, shout out to him by the way, if I didn't have all the knowledge before. But clicking everything together, now what I'll do is that I'll look for a mentor and just go with it. Like it's invaluable to find someone in the space that you trust and that you see the progress. And this is also one of the reasons why I want to show the account as well, because I want you to see that I am taking these trades. I want you to see that I'm trading as well. I'm not just giving you something and then I'm, you know, whatever, but I'm taking these trades. And I think it's relevant for you to really see what's coming. All right, so smash the like button, fam. Subscribe to the channel. Let's look at thank you, Bella. Appreciate you. I'm so excited to share with you everything that's coming. I have so many false signals with indicators. Exactly, because indicators work sometimes, but indicators. Let me look at the RSI here. Oh, not even in this one. Yeah, so the RSI 38. So what the fuck does that mean? You know, like is that bullish or bearish? Like should be bullish, but then it's like 38 is not below 20, and then you miss the moves. It can be good, but I think it's very difficult to get proper entries using these indicators. These are lagging indicators, and I found out for me it didn't work well. So I rather put the effort in, rather you know, properly learn, and then yeah. Yes, Luba. Yes, the time changed. So we are at this time. We're 1 hour before London Open. We're 1 hour before London Open. I don't know. You should turn the notification on, and everybody else should. I'm still trying to grasp how you see areas of liquidity building, and then how that informs your idea of the market movement. Yes, we are. It's coming, guys. It's coming. I'm gonna show you everything. Thank you. How you relate that to trade behavior? Yes, I'm gonna stay here, guys. Stay here. That's all I can say. Stay here. All right. You didn't get notification. I don't know why that is. I'm sorry that happened. Okay. We've got 9 o'clock my time. So London Open. Let's see what this does. And I want to see a push, but it doesn't show strength. It doesn't show strength. I will de-risk. So I will just sell 50% of the position. Hold on. Let's think it through. On the 15-minute, we're still good, but we don't have a break below, do we? We don't have a break below. London is opening now. I'm just concerned about these relative equal lows. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. But then we can get back in here. Yeah, no, I'll leave it. I'll leave it because this should go. Like my thesis is that it should go. It comes back, took Asia low, touched onto a decent order block. This was the responsible for breaking the highs here. Look at this. Like this level was responsible for taking liquidity from all the way up here. And this was formed on London. So, I mean, this should hold. If it doesn't, that's fine. It's 1 hour. I'm going to take another position here with an aggressive entry as well. And if this doesn't work, I'll take an aggressive entry here. So I think we are going up. I think we're going up. Whether we're going up now or we're gonna have the pullback, we'll have to see. Let me look at one more because we have stuff to do. We talked about this. XRP. XRP price prediction. Let's look at it. Oh, let's look. Hold on. XRP. Yeah, I was expecting this to happen and it did. I missed it completely, but it didn't bounce from where I wanted it to. So XRP, yeah, XRP came to the 50, but it couldn't break below, right? Yeah, no, it couldn't break below. So this is gone now. Let me look at the chat at the same time. That's right. So XRP with the whole SEC thing, I don't know. For me, I'll be very honest, XRP looks bearish, and I know it's an unpopular opinion to say, but it does look bearish. We just leave so much liquidity behind, and I don't know why. It just seems like something is happening behind the curtains that we don't see, and I don't like it. So all this victory, like what is this? No, I don't like it. I don't even want to trade XRP right now. I think XRP will come down. So I'm interested in taking a short position on XRP, if any. I'll need to see it to come 62.15, come up there, or break below these levels, break below 15.97. This is a great area for it to continue. By the way, I mean it could be good, but I don't want to trade it right now. I don't want to trade. If it comes down here, we'll look at it. But for now, Bitcoin is taking a piss a little bit. Let's look at one more thing. Let's look at Cardano. I wanted to look at Cardano ADA. Let me look at the... Oh, you do have that as well there. Okay. I was just checking if we had this, if this was just a liquidation event, or we do have these big wicks on spot as well, and we do have it on spot as well. So that's what it is. I mean, this would be the main structural point down here, right? This would be the main structural point down here. This would be the high. We're in a range. We're in the bottom of the range, which is cool. We'll probably come back to the unmitigated area of this, right? We'll come back here, test, started to move on. We can't. Let's look at the 1 hour. Ah, such a beautiful trade. Look at this. So good things comes for those who are patient. I completely missed this. I'm not saying I took it. I'm just saying that this was a very, very nice trade. Look at this. This would have been the entry. Anyway, so it is bullish. But it's way too high up now. And it is building a massive liquidity. So this is also why I'm a little bit concerned. A lot of coins are building massive liquidities for them to come down. But it did happen in the previous bulls as well. So it did happen. If ADA, so my price prediction for ADA, right, Cardano, if it comes down here, comes down here, I will be very interested to buy. I will be, because that's going to be the 50 as well. But already did come down to 50. Doesn't matter. Not on the daily. Yeah. So it's going to be the 50 on the daily. Just above. Yeah, still good. It might push a little bit, take this high, and that confirm that we are in an uptrend. This would be a very interesting area for me to buy. This would be all right. And guys, let me know if we should do a show. I want to do a live show maybe later this week on spot portfolios, because I need to revisit my portfolio anyway. And I want to look at how we can, like, looking at because, you know, I'm day trading. So this is what I do. I look at the charts. I take trades every morning if the opportunity presents itself. But it would be interesting to look at like a higher time frame look for all the coins and what entries we could take on spot, how we could rework our portfolio, what to get out, what to not get out. Let me know if you would be interested in that. And if you're there anyway, subscribe to the channel, guys. Smash the like button. We do this every single day. Yeah, I appreciate you being here. This is gonna be a super cool journey, and especially when the bull comes, and it is starting to start now. So it started to start now, and then I just give myself this. I look at the Bitcoin chart. It's engineering liquidity, which is good. So I am going to wait for this to push. It is looking good. Now it is looking good. I see this liquidity building up here. I like it. We came back, retested. Probably we needed to retest. It's probably like a 30-second or 10-second order block down here with this push. So we took liquidity here. Then we immediately reversed, made an MSS right here on the internal structure, and now we're ready to push. Now we need to see a break above here, and if we do get that, then we should be safe flying. It looks like it. If we don't get that, this is something to consider. This is something to consider if we don't get that. But we have liquidity build up here, so I'm not worried at all. Oh, let me look at the euro. Guys, I think actually, just to be sure, like basically the show is concluded. I'm gonna sit here and chart a little more. That's just what I'm gonna do, and I'm very happy if you're here. But today's show is basically concluded. I will chart. I will look at the euro. I will look at the trade. You know, the Bitcoin trade. Follow the Bitcoin trade. And yeah, do all kind of stuff. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this helped you in any way. We looked at the markets. Let me know if you trade anything. Let me know if you like this. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter. Check out the links in the description. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Until then, you know, I'm not saying goodbye because I'm coming back here. I'm doing charts. If you want to stay, I see 27 people still here. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah. And we can look at charts, by the way. Yeah, absolutely. So if you guys stay, we can look at charts. We can look at charts, absolutely. So I see the Dixie pushing up to this level. So this was my basic idea here, is, as you see drawn up here, is that the Dixie is gonna push up to this order block. We need to see a rejection. I want to see a rejection here. It's the main structural point on the 1 minute. So now I'm looking at the 1 minute chart. We are rejecting strong, which is good. Our Bitcoin trade is going as well. Doesn't leave much liquidity behind. Pretty good. I'm liking this one. A little push. We need to wick through here. We need to wick through here. And I wanna see this happen. I wanna see this being touched. But this would be, I would be confident. I would be confident taking this. Let me look at the chat until then. No, you don't annoy me. You don't annoy me, Sam. Not at all. I can look at BLZ. No problem at all. Let's look at BLZ. You never annoy me, guys. This is why we do this. This is why we do this. This is like my normal trading, so this is why I said that the show is kind of concluded, because I have to pay attention to this now, but I can chart in the same time. Yeah, so BLZ pushing. Like, the problem is that I'm not willing to buy in high. I'm not willing to buy in high here. This is what we called. Look at this. It's up 150% since our call. This is also why it's worth coming here. Look at this. So basically, this is literally what we called it here, down here. This is what I said. We're pushing. I said we're gonna come down here. We marked the level, and basically to the cent, because it is up 163% since we called it. So it's worth being here on this show. Right now, what I see on this is that, again, like, it's pushing. The problem with this is that there is some kind of hype or something like this driving this, and I don't know what it is. Let me look at nothing. I don't know. I don't know why this is. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. So we got liquidity here, right? It should come down. Like, that's my idea. It should come down. This would be a great level. I would be interested in buying here. But I don't think it will come down. This is the thing. Like, if it comes down to this level here, this is my entry. So I would be interested, 24,512. I would be interested in buying. We'll see one more push on the Dixie. I don't think it will break now. I don't think it will break now. I think we'll see one more push on the Dixie. So if it comes down, that would be cool. But again, like, at the same time, look at this. Like, this high was taken by these levels. Now we have a break. It should come down in theory. This would also be on a lower time frame. This would also be a great entry. Something like this. But I don't want to, like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, because 3% stop loss, like, for what, dude? Like, it's not worth it for me. You know, it's not worth it. This could be good. Not worth it for me. Yeah. You were so disappointed. I'm sorry. BLC is going parabolic, yes. Yes, I agree. Airwave. Oh, okay. AR, yeah, it's an as far as I know, it's like an AI token, yeah. Yeah, again, don't even think about this. It's gone. So for now, it's gone. For now, it's gone. Yeah, here is the push. One push, enough for us to touch on today, OB. One push. One push is enough. Not happy about this. Not happy about this. Not happy about this. Engineering liquidity. Not happy about it. So AR, let's look at AR. If you're just tuning in, guys, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. I see a lot of people tuning in. We do this every single day. So AR, this might be a great area for it to reverse, to be honest. Right? We're in a daily point of interest. We got to see. It's just so strong. Don't short it. Obviously, don't short it. But, I mean, if it would reverse from here, I would be very happy. Because, oh, look at this. Oh, so accurate. Oh, and we do have the break on the 15. We do have the break and the, okay, so this is going to come down in my opinion. It is going to come down. It is going to come down. Actually, why not short it? This is not a stupid trade. This is not a stupid trade. Everything is just so bullish. This is why I don't like to short, but I mean, yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. Not even that. It's up here, sorry. It's up here. You get the break. And then you get the break. And then a retest. It has to come back up here. Liquidity engineered. It will come up here. I will short this. I will short this. Daily point of interest. Daily point of interest. It is bullish on the daily. So I know it's bullish and I know it's counter trading. But at the same time, this looks very, very good. Because the risk reward here is just incredible. Look at it. So I can go short here. Relative equal highs. I will take this trade. A small amount, but I will take this trade. We have relative equal highs, which I don't like, but we are breaking major levels. So and massive liquidity built up all the way. Look at this, all the way. Has to come back to at least the equilibrium. If Bitcoin starts pushing, we hedged, right? Because we have this Bitcoin trade going. I think Bitcoin will pop. I think it will just go up. We see the push on here. We need one more, a little more engineering liquidity inducing this level. Great for us. So let me look at, yeah, so AR, yeah, I would take this. I would take this short. I would take this short. I'll put an alert in. I'll actually put it in as a limit, to be honest with you. It's a quick scalp, quick trade. So my entry will be, it's on Bybit, and my entry will be 5282. 5.282 will be my entry. I'm gonna go small. It's a 0.6%. So on this account, I'm risking on this crypto account, I'm risking 5% of my account. I'm gonna go about 10x, eh? I'm gonna go, no, 10x, but I'm not gonna risk that. I'm gonna risk about 2.5%. So I'm gonna risk 10x, half the account. I'm gonna go short. My stop loss. So my entry is 5.282. My stop loss will be 5.315. Relative equal lows. Relative equal highs. I'm not happy about it. Let's increase it a little bit. 3.24, right? 3.24. 3.24. 5.324. I need to log in on here. Yeah, so this is gonna be my entry. I'm gonna take this trade if it comes up here. If we get another break, I'm not, but if it comes up here, I'm gonna take this. I've got 20 people watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel. We do this every day. The show is already concluded. This is just the freestyle trading session. All right. Here we go. So I place my order. I'll place my order. Let's see what it does. Yeah, it's also Asia high. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's good. I think it's good. Look at this. Look at this. think we'll see a wick come up here and then dump. So we're gonna break below here, touch on here, then a push. This will push a little bit, then come back down. We'll miss this entry now, but it can be a good limit when it comes back. That's what I'm gonna eye. Okay, Euro USD. We just did it. We just did Euro USD. So basically, this is what I'm waiting for in Euro USD. This is Euro USD. So on the left side, you see the Dixie. On the right side, you see the Euro. I'm expecting this to push down to this region. Touch on here. Let me see my accuracy. Oh yeah. Let me see my accuracy down here. I think it's gonna come touch here. And then reverse. I'm expecting the Dixie to fall. Don't misunderstand me. I'm expecting it to fall. This is the level that I was expecting, right? So this is the order block. We induce it, and that's why I'm thinking we are just trapping retail now, which means this will be a good trade, and which means that this order block down here could be a great entry for me on an aggressive entry. So now it's pushing, right? So this is what happens. Now this is an interesting thing, guys. So this is where retail starts getting in, right? You start long in here, like this, right? Don't do this. Just saying, this is all in. YOLO. And look what's going to happen. It induced the OB down here. And what we'll see, it's breaking, whatever, whatnot, and then you are already minus if you longed here, right? You're already minus. So you already have a disadvantage. And what this will do, in my opinion, is that it will push to this order block, which is the actual level for reversal. It will touch on here, liquidate the early longs, touch onto the order block down here, and then move on. We'll see, you know, you can never get them right, all of them right, but this is kind of what I see and expect on this one right now. Bitcoin. Yeah. This is why I'm not happy about this liquidity here. But we closed above, so that's good. This might come back a little bit, and then it's a little bit slow. So Mondays and whatnot. We'll come back a little bit, but we engineer liquidity. I think it's good. I think it's good. So far, so good. Let me look at the chat. ICP. Let's look at it. Look at everything is kind of overbought at the moment, right? So everything is like rocketing. I need to see. This actually has a clear point of interest, right? So this is like a very strong area. My ideal level would be this. Do I think it will come back down? No idea. I'll look for confirmation because of the liquidity laying below, but in general, this would be a great level. And as well, like even here, you know, even here you see, this is on the 15. This is not a bad level. Induced OB. Don't take it as an aggressive entry, but this could be a great entry. If it comes there, this could be a great entry. If we see a little bit high on it, we can take this. We can take this. I set an alert now. Hope we'll get it. What else do we have? STX. Let's get it. So I'm even gonna take it off. People who join in now, we did not take this. This is just an example that I was making. I think it's gonna push up and then we're gonna touch onto the OB liquidating the early longs. We'll see how that goes. Guys, I think starting from Wednesday, I'm gonna be live all the time. Like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be live. Would you like that? Let me know. Would you want me to be live all the time? Holy fuck! I should do a 24-hour live. A 24-hour live. Oh my god. 24 hours. That would be so cool. Okay. Lupa is on the money. Yes. yes. Okay. Cool. STX. Let's look at STX. Great stuff. Great break. Very massive pump. I like this. Then we have a break. Then we come back. Induced OB. Again, induced OB. So it can happen what happened here. I would look for shorts. Either look for a long here. Yeah, good. So look for a long here. There we go. Look at this. What did I say? Come wick through, trap early longs. Look at this. You would be liquidated if you were long there. And this can be an aggressive entry. Because of the engineering of liquidity. Definitely. This is a great trade. Euro USD. Okay, let me get to STX. STX price prediction, right? Too cold the liquidity, but we couldn't break above. I'd like this to hold. Massive liquidity below, so confirmation entry. BTC struggling. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about this. I'm debating this trade, whether to keep this trade open or not. I wanted to see a break above here, and I didn't, and I don't like that. It's a London level. I mean, it should hold. This should be good. Yeah, you just gotta trust yourself, eh? This should hold. This is a great level. This is a great level. If not, we stop, go down here. Cool. Oh no! The liquidation of the early longs that I was talking about? Is it coming? Oh no! I'll look for longs. If we get the confirmation on STX down here, 62153, I'll look for longs. Should we do FOMC 24 hours? No, we don't know. No. Can we get to grips with the SMC so I can keep up with what's going on and see what you see? You know what you know, man. We're having every Mark is my student. We are getting there, Mark. We're getting there. Oh no. Oh no. And the music stopped as well. This was so good. Oh, so good. Yeah, this is forex, guys. Forex is the way. Look. Oh no, the early longs will be liquidated now. No. And what do we see? We touch onto the actual order block. The actual point of reversal. The engineered liquidity. It might not wick down here. That's the truth. It might not wick down here. I would be confident taking a position here. Let's see what it does. It might not come down there. Send me, big things are coming now, so things will change. Things will change, but send me a DM on Twitter. Yeah, it's not gonna come down. It's not gonna come down. This position is on. Could be. I'm not taking this trade. I have to log into all my accounts, but this is not a bad trade. I was expecting it to come down to the OB down there, but this is not a bad trade. London, liquidity Asia came onto the point of interest down here. Definitely point of interest. It's targeting highs. What to do with BTC? What to do with BTC? There's nothing for it to... It is just engineering liquidity. We're good. Very good. I was expecting it to come down here, didn't. All right, fam. I think that's it for today. I can't let you go with this BTC trade. We gotta follow through. Always. I started a poll. I wanna know what's up. Oh, this looks trippy. Such a stupid vote, by the way. I mean, if you weren't here, you could not vote no, right? But still good. 4 people watching. That's awesome. Out of the 20 that's logged in. 5. Okay, here we go. Let me know. We get a... Thank you, Fefe. Pure gold. Fred, you are pure gold, my friend. Cheers, Mark. Cheers. Right. BTC fuckery. Engineering liquidity. Pop it. Pop it like a champagne. It will push. It will push. We'll take. I'm not sure if we're gonna go that high, but we'll take this AG high. Eventually, my target is up here at 35k on this trade, but you know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna log in now. I'm gonna take all this off, and I'm gonna leave this here for you guys. Now you have to watch me for a second until I log in. No, I don't do that on live. I'm scared. I'm scared that something goes wrong, and I will log in and then just show you when I logged in. You know, I see streamers getting, you know, so much shit. Like there was a guy pure fellow. He was streaming, and somehow his private keys got leaked, and his wallet got drained within, like, he was showing something on the screen. He was educating people on YouTube and whatnot, and his private keys got shown literally for a second, and he didn't have enough time to take his stream down. And what happened is that, you know, he got his whole account drained while on the stream. It's crazy. So I'm being very cautious. This is why I created a complete separate account as well and whatnot. So here's the pop. Here's the pop. Here's the pop. Come on, pop. Let's go. This is what I've been saying. This is the MSB. Let's close above. Let's close this. Let's close the 5 minute above. That would be ideal. Let's go. You mean the scammers? Lupa, so nice to see you here. Hell, you're good. Oh my god, let's close this 5 minute above. Let's close this 5 minute above. This is so much fucking fun, guys. Oh my god. Oh, let's look at this. Not good. If I got into this position, I would be out now. I close this position, I take the loss. I think we are going to see one more push on this. Maybe not, because it has an MSS like it. Maybe not. I don't like it that the trampoline example, I always talk about it. I don't like that it didn't come down here. Choo, choo, pop that champagne. Pop that champagne. That's what I'm talking about. If we take the 50-minute high, I'm up 7% of my account on this trade. I risk 5%. Don't bail on me. Don't bail on me. No. This is still a rejection area. Just saying. Like if we cannot close above, that's fucked. That's a problem. We need to close above. No other option. We need to close above. Yeah, you know, AR is in. Like AR, the short here is in. Oh, almost hit. My short on AR is almost hit. But again, this is a small man, guys. I told you, like, this is, everything is pushing. So I think this is a good short, but I'm not saying you should take it. Market is booming. Yeah, I need to see a wick. I think this is exactly what engineering liquidity is. I think we need to see a wick here, then we come down here to the OB 5429 limit order in. Would be ideal. Okay, AR. We are in AR. We are in AR. AR got hit. AR got hit. My AR entry got hit. Okay, let's see. BTC is pushing. No, please, I need to see a break. I need to see a break here. All right, I think I should rename the. I should rename this to live trade. I'll go. So the algo picks up better. Cool. We need to see a rejection. Don't forget, we need to see a low. This is pushing way too hard. We should not have shorted this. We should not have shorted this. I'm not worried about shorting this, by the way. I'm risking like 2.5% on this. The reason why I'm not worried is because we have a hedge long. Yeah, and we see the 5 minute break. That's very good. That's very good. The fact that we see the 5 minute break, I'm very happy about. Even though we don't have the 15, it's very, very good. It's very good. It would be better if we saw the 15-minute as well. Not a strong MSS, but definitely something that we can work with. We have 4 more minutes to close above the 15. That would be great. Seems to be, this might leave without us. Dominance coming down, interesting. You see this, you see that where it kind of consolidates exactly where our entries. This is a very good representative. Like, this is exactly why our entry is here, because the market is undecisive and it might come up to this level, right? It might come and push through here and touch on here and then move down, or just push through because of the highs here, which we were expecting. But I'd expect this to go down. This would be the second entry. I'm not gonna short this again because 1 degening is enough for a day. But this would be the second entry. This would be the second entry. Bitcoin is pushing hard. Very good. 15-minute high taken. We need to close above. We need to close above. Yeah, I might have missed this. Might have missed this Euro setup. It'll be good tomorrow. Oh, and it's pushing. Okay, so it might come for this. This might be a stop, guys. This might be a stop. This might be a stop. This AR might be a stop. Oof, Bitcoin is pushing hard. Who took the trade? Let me know in the chat, in the comments. Who took this trade with me? Who took this trade? This was our entry. This was our entry on live here. I'm up 20%. Nice one. Marshall took the trade. Master took the trade as well. Nice. Let's close above here, and then we're going to have a cooling, just so you expected. We took this liquidity now. Now we're going to have a little bit of cooling down. Maybe even come back down here. Maybe even come back down there. So let's not worry about it. AR took the liquidity. So if it reverses, it reverses now. If it doesn't, it's a stop. You see this liquidity up here? So it took that liquidity now. Liquidity taken. What's the TP for Bitcoin? $35K. The thing is, here's the thing. This is when de-risking comes in very important, right? So I will move my stop up. I'll put my stop loss here. I don't want to risk more because it's a choppy market, whatever can happen. So I move my stop. Actually, I will move my stop above London, below London. So 34,061 is my stop. I will just adjust it right now. 34,061. Put my stop there. Limited amount of risk, and I'm letting it ride. First exit. First area point of interest for TP is going to be up here, right? So this is definitely something that I want to look for. That'll be, yeah. Perfect trade, guys. Perfect fucking trade. Yeah, we missed this euro. Fine, whatever. Yeah, AR is gonna be a stop. Did anybody take AR? it was worth a short, guys. I mean, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Guys, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. We do this every day. This is a new thing that I stayed so long, and I'm actually doing this live trade with you guys. This is gonna be something that's coming up. This is part of the big thing that I'm talking about. Yeah, and we close the 15-minute above. This is gonna be massive, guys. Massive. 35k. 35k. 37.4 is definitely something I'm looking at, but 35k is the level. Euro is going without us. AR might not be a stop. AR might not be a stop. This is what I'm talking about. Marcel, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you should come to the show every single day. We do this every day. This is why you should subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, because we are doing this every day. And this is the trade. These are the kind of trades that we're taking. Look at this. Look at this. This is what we got here on live. We're up big ass time. Bitcoin's up almost 1%. If you're 10% on the position. I risk 5% on this account. I'm up 17% on the position. And I'm up about 5%. About 7% on my account on this trade. That's something that the S&P brings in a year, just for context. We should break above here. I don't like this beginning of the inefficiency. AR might not be a stop. Guys, I de-risked. You know, there's not much to worry about it here. London liquidated Asia. Now we're pushing potential fuckery around here. And then New York will potentially distribute. This is my game plan. So I think comes down, New York will probably distribute. That's the plan. AR might not be a stop. I mean, I'm not surprised because, as I was saying, this liquidity ought to be taken. This is why we didn't put our stop here. 312 was the original stop, and I said we should move it up to 324 because it might push through. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I was expecting a much stronger rejection. I might get out of this, actually. I might get out of this. Depending on how this will go, I might get out of this. At break even. Yeah, this is gonna come down, but that's absolutely fine. It should not break below here. That would be nice if we just wick or something like that and go. If we break below, I'm not even interested in being in the position. So this is also very relevant, guys. So when we do this, like, it's very relevant for you. You see the trade execution, right? You see the trade execution live. So right now I'm not worried. Why? Because we broke the 15-minute high, right? So I have a massive candle, an engulfing candle, big inefficiency. It has to come back down to fill the inefficiency. I'm actually happier that it comes back down on London and then distributes to New York if it was just gonna rip, because that would not give me confidence. And here I would be panicking. I'm not panicking, but I would be concerned about a potential pullback, right? Right now I'm happy it pulls back. Let it come back, ride it back down, you know, have a run. We have a very decent entry. We have a little bit of liquidity here, but even then we should not go below previous London. It should be fine. It should be fine. So far so good. And if it's a stop, then it's a stop. No worries. We limited our risk. It's like 0.2%. Nothing. So we had a perfect entry. We de-risked. We have a great structure change on the 15-minute. Everything is good with this trade. Literally everything is good with this trade. So we just gotta let it ride. We just gotta let it ride. Other thing, right? I said that if you take this trade here, this would not be a stupid trade. And then I said get out because I think this is liquidity building up. Now you see, I missed this. I would have missed this trade, but I don't care. I don't care because it's all about managing your risk properly. And yeah, just understanding your strengths and weaknesses and not stressing. Would I add to the BTC trade? You could. You could add. I mean, even then, you know, even if you do this, I would not add because I'm in. You know, I'm not doing DCA and shit like that. Right now, I would not add, but you could. Like, even now, it's not a stupid thing to add. It's a 1% stop loss. If you follow proper risk management, it's not a stupid thing to add to this trade. Not at all. I think it will come down here. So this would be like, this would be the second entry that you could potentially do. Or maybe even bounce on the 1 minute, I don't know. If it bounces on the 1 minute, I'm not happy, because if it bounces here, so this is a retail trap, right? This is the 1 minute low. We actually took liquidity, not that bad, but if we bounce here and we don't wick at least, that's a problem for me, because then it means that we need to come back there. So I would be more than happy if we actually wick here and come down here, take touch onto this entry and move on. But it might just turn here. It might just turn here. Main structural point taken. Let me look at the higher time frame. Higher time frame, 15-minute MSS made. So now, here's the thing we need to see, guys. We need to see a 15-minute MSB. That's what we need to see now. I will leave it on. But we need to see a 15-minute MSB. So we need to see some kind of liquidity being engineered here. And we need to see the break above. That would be what we're looking at. So now we're in the trade. Now we're in the trade. If you want, you can add here. I do not add, but you could potentially add here. It's a 0.5% stop loss. Not bad at all. If your risk management allows, by all... Actually, you could add. Yes, because we increased our stops. You could add. You could add. So for me, yeah, we could add. Yeah, let's add. Let's add to the position. So this is a 57, so... Yeah, add to the position. We can add to the position. Let's add to the position here. If it comes here, I'm interested in adding. This is my level. 34,245. 34,245. I'll log in here on the desktop, guys, so you can see when I'm taking the position, but now I'm not logged in. Yeah, I will add to the position. I added. So if we come down here, I added to the position. If we break above here, I will take this order in. I want to see the poem. For 13 words. Someone said no. Yeah, let's go. Fuck you. Just joking. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Okay. Let's go. Did you guys know? Not buying. Not buying. This still might be a good position. Okay, let's look at it. Let's look at AR. Let's see in full screen as we get stopped. It is gonna be a stop. Most probably it is going to be a stop. You know what I wanted to say? I wanted to say that if you... International Doge Day. Look at this. November 2 is the International Doge Day on the National Day calendar as a day to encourage people to do only good every day. Did you know that Doge stands for do only good every day? We're on a mission to spread positivity, fun, and joy throughout the world. Get your tails wagging because something awesome is coming to your way in the form of Queen Pop herself. This is so cool. This is so cool. Yeah, it's still good. This is if so again, what did I say? Engineering liquidity. If we don't break above here, if we don't break above this level, right? But we engineer liquidity, that's very good because that means we can touch on here and then move on. That would be much better. But if we break above here, I'm gonna take this level in. I'm gonna take my stop. I'm gonna take my entry in. It's decent, guys. We're up big on this trade. It's a good trade for the day. It's good to launch the week like this. Yeah, AR got stopped. I just got stopped on AR. Just got stopped on AR. That was it. Worth it though. Absolutely worth it. Oof. Something is not right. London should manipulate. If we go above here, I'm gonna take my order in and I'm just gonna stick with this trade that we took originally. Oh, money flowing in. What? Yeah, but as I was explaining, I was expecting the retracement here. The question is what's gonna happen now? That's the question. Yeah, so exactly as I thought. This is a trap for retail. Ha! Or smiley. Don't do this. Just something I want to teach you. So when you see something like this, what you can potentially do as well, when you have a break below here, if this would have broken above, you could take a short at this level and then just do a quick scalp. Don't do it now, and I'm not going to do it as well. Just saying that that is something that you can also do. Alright guys, I think I'm going to jump. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna jump soon. I just want to show you this when it happens. I don't know if we should take, I mean, I know what we should do, but I just don't know now because we need to see what's gonna happen. I might, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually just gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna start doing my own stuff, and I'm gonna take my mic, I'm gonna mute myself, and I'm gonna leave this on the screen so you can see. And yeah, I'll just check back. If you wanna stay here, you're more than welcome. I'm gonna do the same. Just check back from time to time, and then as we go, take it. Right, guys. For you who stuck here for the whole thing, congratulations. Thank you so much. You are absolute legends. And I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to get going with big things. Yeah, cool. See you soon. So this one wanted to come back here, and I actually logged into the account so you can see the actual entry and exits that we took. So that's pretty cool. It's here on Bybit. Still can't break above, so I'm still expecting it to come back down. There's our next entry. Yeah, this is our next entry. Right, be back. Coming in hot because we broke above here, right? Because we broke above here, I will take this entry off. I don't want to get stuck, so I will not add to the position here. I will take this. I'll take this entry off. So I took that entry off. I'm just writing this. We're up $300, 10% on the portfolio. First day, not bad. And because you're breaking, let me look at. I don't like the chart on there, but let me look at this. Oh, we did come back 50. Look at it. Nice. Yeah, so yeah, nice. So like my next, like at least 34, 6, 7, 8, at least. At least up here. Yeah, I just want to see, I want to see that push through. Let's see. All right, guys. So we're approaching. I don't know. I see 15 people here still. Let me know in the chat if you're still here. Let me know if you're watching this. Let me know if it's in the background. What's happening? Did you take the trade and that's why you're here? So you're following up with me, or what's the reason? I'd love to know. But we're approaching to an area where, you know, I'm thinking we might want to start taking some profits. This is a decent. I'm up 15%, almost 15% on my account. This is the first trade I took on this account. I opened this for you guys. Marcel is here. Did you, Marcel, take the trade and that's why you're here? You're waiting for the follow-up, or you're just adding to the hours here for me, which I appreciate a lot. Like, what's the plan here? We are approaching to this area. I think we have massive liquidity up here. So that's kind of good. You know, I love Bybit, but I'm gonna chart on TradingView. So we have this massive liquidity up here, which I think will be just not only this small here, but also this. Let me take the sessions down. So like this up here, this big liquidity. I think we are gonna go through that. Now the question really is that London usually manipulates and New York distributes. If we can't break above here, that's a problem for me. And it needs to have some kind of retracement at some point. The question really is whether we de-risk and take some profit off, or we, you know, or we just take it as it goes and then go all the way up here. I would be happy with taking profits here, to be honest. I would be happy taking profits here slowly. Marcel is looking to TP. Yeah, but, you know, taking profits too early is also damaging for your account. So, and originally, you know, this was a 1 to 4, so we're only up 1 to 2. Not bad, but I mean, such a good trade. Such a good trade. Took all the liquidity. Took all the liquidity. I'm not gonna TP. I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride. If we see a major rejection, we don't even see it on the 3-minute. Like, if we see a major rejection on the 3-minute, let me draw it here. So if we break below the 3-minute, then we'll see how liquidity, like you see here, for example, liquidity. So even if we come down here, I'm fine. Like, I'm not worried. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this open. Yes, I'm gonna leave this open. See you guys. So Marcel is saying, if we can trade like this once a week, I'm happy. My friend, I'm telling you something. We're not going to do this once a week. We're going to do this, you know, a couple of times a week. Big things are coming. As I told you, the trade is doing pretty fine. Big things are coming. It's worth following, worth subscribing to the channel. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. When I say big things are coming, big things are coming. This is just a taste of what you guys going to get. This is just a taste of what we're up to. So keep at it. Crucial area. Crucial area. So we came up, this is what I said. We came up to the point of interest. If we reject here, we got to get out of the position. If I see a rejection, and this is our low here. If I see a rejection below here, I'm going to get out. Actually, you know what? I'm going to close a percent of the portfolio. Yes, running fast. Marcel is saying it's running fast. The rejection is not strong enough. That's a very good sign for us. $35K, girls and boys. $35K. That's where we're headed. If we reject here, I'll manually close 50% of the position. I don't think we will. It's coming down slowly. So I'd be surprised. There's liquidity here, so maybe we wick and we reverse from here. This is why I'm not putting a limit. Stop loss. I'm gonna manually look at it. And even if it starts, you know, dipping, like we have time. So I'm not worried about any of that. This level is a very, very strong level. Very strong level. So we need to see how price acts, whether it just comes down here and immediately reverses, or it just wicks and then goes on. Like we gotta see what this will do. Yep, I'll wait. I'll wait. You see, guys, so this is the thing. Here is manufacturing liquidity. I don't know. I see like we have 13, 14 people here. This is exactly what's happening. So it's engineering liquidity, which is good. So we are at a point of interest, right? We seem to be rejecting from a point of interest, but we aren't. And that's the trick, because what we're doing is that we are coming down to this point of interest down here. So what's probably going to happen, and I'm going to come back to Bybit and draw it here. What's going to happen is that we have this order block down here. This or even this. Rather this, to be honest. But what I'm looking at is that probably what we're going to see is that we're going to come down here wick and then move on, or come down here and then move on. I am not dodging this trade. I am staying in the trade. Even if we go lower, I am probably keeping this as my as a trade. I'm concerned that this was the manipulation of London and not the manipulation to the downside. So if you see here, this is kind of the this is kind of my theory, right? So that we had the manipulation here, then a pump. But this might be the manipulation, and then New York will distribute to the downside. So we'll have to see about that. I still expect 35K on this. That's the main target. Maybe a little bit of pullback here, which I explained here, potentially to this 34,430 or 34,531 region. And then we see. That's what it is. Keep you posted. All right. So we broke below the main structural point, and that is fine because we are creating massive liquidity. So I'm not worried at all. This is just gonna be a probably retail trap. We're gonna see a pump here, not a question. I think we're gonna come down to this 34,531 and then move on from there, or come down to 34,430. Either way, we're gonna see a pump. That's what I'm expecting. So here we are. We're breaking this level. So this will probably not be the bounce that I was expecting, but that's fine. Or it might still be, actually. It might still be. But I will have to leave, unfortunately, guys. So this is why I wanted to jump in here. I'll have to go. This stream is going on for 3 hours now. This is not how I planned it, but going forward, this is going to be a regular thing that I'm going to do, streaming live trading and whatnot. But now I have to leave. So basically, just as a follow-up or rounding up everything, I expect this to come back, probably coming for the 50 to come down to the discount. We have a perfect entry. Even if I get stopped, I will be happy because this trade was a great trade. I think this is a rejectional zone, but until we break any of these levels, we are fine. I think we are coming back for a retest on the 1 minute. We either come down to 34,430 and then reverse there, or, you know, even come down to any of these levels. I don't think these levels that relevant. So if we don't reverse here, I might consider closing at least 50% of the position on the pullback. But so far, this is what we have. We are up. I'm up 10% on my capital today, which is fantastic. You know, very, very good. It's 1 to 2R. I risk 5%. This is what it is, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. Freddy saying banger stream. I think so. I appreciate you staying so long. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and yeah. See you around, guys. Take care.